G'day guys, Man of Zero's Play Heroes here, and the Call of Duty World War II reveal. Wow, so they're gonna go risk it. They've watched the guys who make Battlefield go, you know what, we're gonna try World War One, a very risky, technologically, limited, especially gameplay and weapon style. And they're going to push back that way. That's interesting. They have had that market of the modern warfare, that almost futuristic, ultra modern warfare has been their kind of niche for quite a while now. And it's a bit risky going backward, I would have thought, even more so than what Battlefield is, because remembering the original Battlefields were Battlefield 1942, some really, really great games based in a World War II era. Now, the comparison is always going to be whether this game is good enough to exist. Remembering that Call of Duty have already done a World War II game. World at War was a really quite good game that kind of pulled a little bit of inspiration from Enemy at the Gates and had a few little movie-based inspirations throughout it. And once again, Call of Duty have been making this is one of their several games they've made. I apologize in regards to World War II. However, that was one of their most recent releases of a World War II game, and it was quite good. However, the interesting part will be is are they going to cut into their own market? We're talking about these guys have that futuristic gameplay, that futuristic style. They have a very fast combat style, and watching people play this game, you see that the combat has changed a lot since earlier COD games move towards this, grappling hooks and wall running and all these really cool ways of actually engaging this combat and creating this verticality to these gameplay styles and these multiplayer matches, especially that add this great element to these games and keep them interesting. The problem being, you take that away, does it limit the gameplay as such? Does it limit your enjoyment or your learning curve as well? That you've currently already built people up to this fantastic, fast, hyperactive style to really World War II isn't that at all. The weaponry is limited in comparison, and we shall see how customization works as well, because customization is a really big part of the multiplayer scene at least. And in this, I know that Call of Duty will make a single player experience and it'll be pretty good. It's usually quite cinematic and they have made very good single player content since, I don't know, Modern Warfare 1. World at War was a fantastic single player experience and I have no doubt that they'll do the same in this. The big problem will be is whether people, gamers, reviewers, I don't know, general public will look at this and go, gee, Battlefield 1. Battlefield went to World War One. Is Call of Duty starting to lose its relevance? Are they feeling that pinch, that blood in the water type thing? And people already jumped on the bandwagon and hated on, Infinity Ward or whomever is making the Call of Duty titles. Now I'm losing track. By going into ultra futuristic warfare when that's their niche. And a lot of hate for Infinite Warfare, which looked to be a really good game, and it still has a great fan base and a very large player base. Um, and now they're moving away from that, and I wonder whether that risk is worthwhile. And we shall see, of course. This is all speculation. It's all to be yet to be seen. The interesting part will be by opening themselves up to this criticism and this possibility of failure, which is fantastic. It's always good to see the big studios make a risk. They will lose a bit of their customer base to, say, the ultra modern futuristic fightings and, the shooting styles of, say, Titanfall, which I believe Call of Duty was trying to cut off before anyway, and now well, if they go to World War II, that's no longer a competition. And they're trying to cut into Battlefield's competition, and Battlefield has a very strong and very fervent player base and fan base, and they've well and truly earned their place in World War One, especially with Battlefield One. They have made titles exclusively for World War Two, Battlefield 1942 being a great example. Um, And I really wonder whether they are pushing their limits a little bit and not really going to capture that market that they think they will. And the market, by the looks of it, is to take some of the people from Battlefield. It's a hard one to try and get into. That's not to say they can't do it. It's just it'll be interesting to see how it goes. I will keep as many videos updating in regards to this one as possible. This is Matt of Zero's Play Heroes. Have a great day gaming, and hopefully I get to see you in the next video. Cheers heaps, and bye.